I'm often asked, as I imagine a lot of other personal injury lawyers are also asked, how long will it take for my case to resolve? I'm Stephen Goldstein. I'm a personal injury lawyer in New York and New Jersey, and hopefully I can provide you the answer on this video with the question that is probably asked of every single personal injury lawyer in the United States and across the world when a client comes to them. So, how long should a personal injury case take to resolve? And the answer to that question, unfortunately, is there's really no answer. And there's really no answer to that because, like people, every single case is different. Even if it's the same car accident, every person who is injured in a car accident is different. Every case is looked at on its own merits by an insurance company. So what I'll try and do here is give you some general guidelines as to how long a case should take. And you could use this as a guide, but like anything else, there's exceptions to all of the rules. So let's take your regular garden variety car accident case. Somebody gets hit in the back. They have some severe injuries, and the car that hits them does not have a large amount of insurance. So if you are concerned about resolving cases quickly only, if that is your number one criteria, that is the type of case that will resolve the quickest. Why? Because if you have clear liability or clear showing who's at fault, you have some significant injuries, and you do not have a lot of insurance available, well, that's the type of case everybody kind of wants to get over with quickly. Those types of cases generally could be done within 8 months to a year, maybe a little longer. But the usual and most common frustration with people is, why is it taking 2 years, 3 years, 5 years even, for my case to resolve? And the reason for that is, if a case cannot be resolved before a lawsuit is filed, a whole host of other variables and other factors come into play. One, once you file a lawsuit in a personal injury case, things kind of change on the other side with the insurance company. They now have to go out and hire lawyers. And lawyers are very careful people. Lawyers will now tend to look at everything about the case. They will closely examine you from head to toe. They will do research on you. They will get your medical records from other accidents or just about your general health. They will fight with your lawyer about getting things in discovery, getting your medical records, doing depositions. The legal process is long. The legal process is cumbersome. The legal process is complicated. What I always tell clients when they come to me in the beginning about how long a case will take, the best thing someone could do is kind of almost put it out of their minds, because things don't move on a daily basis in a personal injury case. Things don't even move on a week-to-week basis. Sometimes court appearances could be months apart. Depositions could be scheduled 8 months later. And it's not because the lawyers don't want to resolve it, but the courts are very backed up. And it's very hard to move cases really quickly. So what can you as a client do maybe to move the case quickly? Well, try and get all the information you possibly can to your lawyer. Even if it goes back 5 years, 7, 8, 10 years, do the best you can to let your lawyer know about all the doctors you may have seen. Let your lawyer know every time you go to a new doctor's appointment. Let your lawyer know when you change your address and phone number. Let the lawyer know when you have new ailments or you're having new aches and pains that bother you. Every personal injury lawyer I know wants to move their cases as quickly as possible, but if you are a potential client, you also need to understand your lawyer has to kind of weigh speed versus doing the best job for you, which doesn't always mean the case is moving fast. It means the lawyer is preparing, getting a case ready. We all want to settle our cases fast, lawyers and clients. However, because of all the variables that are too much to go into in a video that occur in a lawsuit, despite what you've heard from all your friends, how their cases settled in 2 months, I guarantee you they didn't. You kind of have to trust your lawyer that they're doing the best they can to move the case. And what I've seen over my 30-year career is 99% of the time, any delays are not due to the lawyer, but there's sometimes factors that are beyond the lawyer's control. This is a topic that can be talked about for a long time. So if you have any questions and you might want to talk to me about why a case may take a long time, you could always call me at the number listed below, or you can go to my website, www.ghlawnyj.com. You can send me an email. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions.